vai bater um papo. Uma das coisas que o brasileiro gosta muito é dinheiro de graça, né? Acho que todo mundo. Então, airdrop é um tema que é muito quente, que está aí desde sempre. Mas a outra coisa que a gente vê muito é trading no Brasil, né? Logo depois daqui a gente vai bater um papo sobre tigrinho, sobre o que acontece no Brasil. Mas eu acho que tem ferramentas e caminhos e estruturas dentro do mercado que permitem você atuar no trading de maneira estruturada, com todo o apoio para executar isso corretamente. And now I'm going to switch to English. I would like to introduce you guys to BCube. They are a AI-driven platform, but not driven in like trading in charts and so on, but rather using AI to know more about sentiment and how people are trading towards a specific asset. And for that, I'm going to invite Guru here to introduce us to BCube. Welcome, Guru.
Thank you, Antonio. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Let me introduce you to BCube, and I will also be speaking today about what is possible with AI and what is not possible with AI. Because right now the very big trend is going on about AI, so everybody are interested in this topic. But there are certain things which is true and certain things which is not true, at least for today. It's evolving very fast, so that's what I want to present you today, and I will present how exactly we are doing it. We're also showing you some architectures, like how exactly our AI works, so you will get good information about it. So I'm the co-founder and CEO of BCube.ai. We call it as the next chapter in autonomous AI trading because completely it's automated with no human intervention. So the common things that we see people using AI, and which is not true, is assuring you some returns. Like every month you will get 5%, 10%, or like every year you get this much. Trust me, no matter how strong is your technology, no matter how smart you are, you can't assure any kind of returns because it's unpredictable. Anything can happen. So anybody, if he promises you some kind of return, then most probably it's a scam. So that's one thing what we need to know. Just because there is technology, which doesn't mean like someone can really promise you any returns. Second thing is like, like now, as I said, like the AI boom is going on, and a lot of projects who had nothing to do with AI, they all said like, no, we are also AI projects, we are also AI projects, we are into this. But have you ever gone to that community and asked like, is there any proof that you belong to AI category or what exactly you are doing in AI? Because they don't show any documentation, nothing. So that's very important that you need to have a proof to say that they really have an AI there. So that's what we need to know. And coming to the third point, like black box solutions, which means like they say that we use, it works. And they don't give you any more information about it. There should be a product page, there should be some documentation for you to know like how exactly it works and on what basis it's making the decisions. Or even if they're using AI for different kind of things, they need to have some kind of information about that, how exactly they're doing it. They don't need you, to see all the things what they are doing, but at least like they need to give you some bird's eye on the subject. If that is not there, then again, it's a kind of pitfall and it's a myth what they're trying to sell. Fourth thing is like many of the trading companies, they try to show huge returns on their websites. And how they do that is by mixing the backtesting results with the live testing. So in the backtesting, any strategy can show you 1,000%, 5,000%, or even 10,000%, heavily overfitted models. And in reality, it will not even do 1/100th of it. So when you see those charts, like you get excited and you want to buy the product. But like never trust backtest. Trust only forward testing. Trust only live results. That's what matters. But backtesting is just a kind of bookish story. So what is the ground reality? AI is very good to recognize the patterns like nobody else. This is how like our system, like beginning in the year, like in January, like when the new bull market started to come, it was predicting and it was trying to make more bigger trades with more bigger quantities, because it was able to recognize certain patterns like which has happened in the past. And also there are some reasons like why it has to make that trade. When we go to our own dedicated slide, I will explain to you a little bit more about it. And even if you provide a large amount of data to AI, like not just the math models, but even giving them, sentiment data, exogenous data, well-wallet movements, volume data, any number of data that you feed, it will be able to consume all this data and will be able to give you the results way, way, way faster than anybody else can do it. So AI is really good for that, and it can process the data very, very fast. Then this enables AI with powerful insight abilities, which means it consumes all this data and it tries to interpret this data in the form of trades, executes that one. So if there is a human being, then they can't do all these things on their own in such a fast pace and with such kind of like accuracy, like the way AI can do. So that's what AI is very good at. And fourth one is like whenever human is trading, like he always tries to make his own assumptions. The assumptions may be like, okay, I don't know, my model is saying it's a sell, but I feel it's a buy. So there is no such need, or there is no such kind of proof for you to make that decision. This decision is purely based on your emotions. And emotional trading is not going to work. And when you lose a trade, you will go after a trade. You will again go after a trade to get back those losses. So this is how we human beings work. But there is no rationale behind why you have to open a trade. So that's what AI is good at. So crypto trading is very, everybody of us know here, like everyone is into crypto trading or at least done some crypto trading here? Okay. So, so people who raise their hands, they know it for sure. Like it's very rewarding. It can make you a lot of money for sure. But at the same time, it also needs a lot of technical expertise. I used to be an institutional trader for Morgan Stanley. It took me a long time to learn all the tricks of the trades and how to build a strategy, how to optimize a strategy, all these things. So it needs a lot of expertise, and you need to spend a lot of time. It's a full-time job. You cannot be a very good trader like if you are just doing part-time or like a hobby. That's the point number one. And second thing is like crypto markets are very volatile. It's good and it's bad, both. If you're a very good trader, if you're a volatility trader, you can make a lot of money. But if you're not a very good trader, then you will not be able to make money because you get scared. You go short, markets are falling down, it again starts to move up 2-3%, you will again like go long. So this kind of monkey business of short, long, long, short, this keeps going on because you're not sure about it. So that's why the volatility can play a role if you're not a good trader, if you're not a professional trader. And the third most thing, what we mastered and what I will speak later on is about the consistency. Because if you just deliver returns in bull market, anybody can do that. If you deliver returns only in the short market, anybody can do that also when markets are coming down. But irrespective of the market condition, if you keep delivering consistently, then that shows your expertise. And that's very hard to do. And that's what a very good algorithm is supposed to do. And fourth thing is like it's unpredictable and risky, right? As I said in the beginning, like whoever promises you any kind of returns, like it's not possible. And it is risky and it is unpredictable. Anything can happen. So now is a moment like where I will present the ground realities of what we do and how we do that. First of all, like AI is a very overexploited marketing buzzword. that we all know. If something is not selling in crypto, these days they just put an AI element into it. They can sell their tokens, they can sell their NFTs, they can sell everything now. That's why it's been very overly used word. And also, it is true that recent developments in AI, especially after OpenAI, ChatGPT, and all these things have come, it's become much more easier to build strategies or to test something. So the advancement of AI is definitely going up, and it is not the same like what we started 6 years ago, because we started our company 6 years ago in AI research and development. But back then, like we had to do so many things, but now it's getting much more easier, all these things. We had to build some infrastructure on our own to test these kind of models. But like now, many kind of open sources and many other things are available, which is very easy to make it. So what is bcube.ai? So we provide AI-driven trading agents, which is an institutional grade, very low latency, which works on your own accounts. So we have both custodian and non-custodian basis, but the one what we are talking about here is like a non-custodial basis. So as we say that like it's a self-adapting, any market condition, it works, like whether it's a bull market, bear market, swing market, or range-bound market. We have a track record for the past 5 years consistently performing. It's institutional grade because we have a very low latency rate. We can execute 100,000 trades in less than 5 to 6 seconds. So, and if you see the industry generally with the same models or same kind of things, they work for some time and later on they don't work, right? Like any kind of algorithmic trading that you might have seen. But we have maintained this consistency for 5 years with very good track record. And going forward, also we try our best to maintain our consistencies, and that is very important in trading. And efficiency in performance, that's what I said about very low latency and very quickly analyzing the data. Like we use sentiment data also. We built our own sentiment analysis engine. We are not using Nansen or any other kind of things. So even if there is a slightest tweet, which is quite indirect by Elon Musk, like BTC is going to move up or something, we will be able to interpret like he is going to give a hint towards crypto. So that's how we are going to assume that, and that will have a power on our sentiment analysis engine. So this is one of the strategies that we have. So this is having a track record of 3.5 years. The swing spot trades only in spot market, no leverage, absolutely nothing, zero leverage, just going long. It trades on only top 25 coins, very liquid, very trustable one, and it's consistently performing. It makes the decision like how much it has to buy, or you can set it up on your own dashboard also. You can either make it completely autonomous, or you can make some choices of your own. No leverage, nothing, absolutely spot trading. So this strategy has been there for 3 years, and if you're investing all the 100% of your money in every single trade, then you would make 26x of your money. So why we are the best here? Because our goal was to give a tool where you didn't need to do anything on your own. There are people like who like to make some modification on their own. They want to set up their own things. They want to set up their own stop losses, this and that. But we had a different vision. Like we are for people like completely hands-off approach, which means like just plug and play. Just need to get your API keys, just do it, and it's fine. It's doing everything on its own. So that's why we just focused on like that autonomous nature, and we are the only platform like which provides you this kind of flexibility of being completely autonomous, which means you can carry on with your everyday life. You don't have to watch your account every day, setting again, like markets are bad, like, okay, I will put down. That AI will do on its own. If the markets are really very bad, if the markets are really unpredictable, it will be just using 10% of your money. If it's really very good, or if it feels like something is very strong, it will take 40% of your money. So everything is completely autonomous and dynamic at the same time. It's adaptive. As I said, like it doesn't matter what market condition it is. It will understand and it will take the right decision according to the market trend. And also no actively involvement required. As I said, like it will do on its own until you really want to do. We provide that option as well. but we still prefer you to completely, focus on your life and let it do its thing. Does not take custody of your funds, because we will not take your money into our account. All the money is in your own account. You will just provide us the API keys. And we have permission only to trade, not to withdraw your money. So everything is happening in your own account. You can see it, you can track it. That's how our system works. And it minimizes the potential risk and maximizes the potential gains. And when we say that, as I said, like when markets are really bad, it will adjust your portfolio based on that one. It will take like only small amounts of money, make small trades, but when the markets are good, it will really take the big portion and make the most of it. And it will do everything dynamically. And as the market condition changes, it will change also. So this is one of the most complex technologies that we have built, which is patent pending. So this is a very high-level architecture. The detailed architecture is super complex. So the strategy factory and strategy selector, as we call as SFSS, what it does is like provide n number of strategies, trend following strategies, mean reversion strategies, swing strategies, range bound market strategies, any type of strategies. We provide even sentiment analysis strategies based on sentiments. We provide even exogenous strategies, which is based on like wallet movements, whales, wallets, volume, unusual movements, and how many times this one repeated in the past, and when it happened, like what happened. All this analysis happens instantaneously in real time. So we give that one to Strategy Factory, and then AI generates the signals, thousands of signals, based on these conditions. And then these conditions will be sent to the strategy selector, and which is what is the secret sauce. Like it's adaptive, real-time, intelligent, and it makes autonomous decisions. It will select those strategies which is relevant for today's market condition. And those strategies is what like will be benchmarked once again with various other things just to see if it's worth the trade by taking the risk and everything into consideration. And finally, it goes into your trade. So this is one of the things. We have filed several patents, and this is the one of the one. So when we see, like when we compare other solutions to our solutions, what we see is like we're highly adaptable, like for the market conditions, and we are highly autonomous, which means like no human intervention is really necessary. And it's very adaptable, which means like you don't need to select bull market strategy, you need to select like bear market strategy and swing strategy or range bound markets. It does on its own. It will select, it will do on its own. So we have 27,000 users, plus users. We are growing fast. We manage more than $7 million asset under management, which is connected. And we have made like more than $750 million in trading volumes. And we have several status like a Trustpilot. We are having very good ratings. We have backed by La French Tech, which is the French startup initiative. And we have been funded by the European Union to make the project. We have been funded by Polygon, BitGet. And also we have Junior Enterprise Innovate, means Young Innovative Company status, which means it's an official accreditation by government of France as a research and development company in AI and blockchain. So we are the first company to receive this accreditation. They give that only after reviewing your codes, going through everything. And thanks to this, we have 60% tax refund from all of our employees' salary. So we are paying them only 40% salary. So we get back all the 60%. And we are regulated in Italy as a virtual asset service provider. So we do even custodian services, brokerage, OTC, and very soon we are starting market making as well. So this is my team. So I'm the co-founder and CEO. I come from equities background. And another co-founder comes from the quantitative finance. Another co-founder comes from the software engineering, AI, that is his expertise. And who am I? So I first made my company when I was 16, which was automating the trades in stock markets. I sold 5 years later to the company. That company went public quite recently. And then I wanted to have experience with large funds, so I joined Morgan Stanley as an institutional trader. developed several strategies, like 20 of my best strategies are still in use by the company, and similar strategies I try to develop for my own company as well. So I am also like editor sometimes on Forbes magazine. I write about crypto in Hungarian Forbes magazine. So this is about it. So most of my career was on trading, investment. I didn't do anything else besides being an industrial engineer. So we were on the Forbes magazine several times. We were also invited to be on the Forbes stage to showcase our startup because we were one of the first ones to go into AI and to become successful in Europe. And today, by volumes, we are the third largest one in Europe. These are some of the other events that we attended and represented the company and our solutions. Before I say thank you, I will say big cube to the moon, our token, and thank you so much.